I offer my most humble pranams at the lotus feet of our dearest Swami, our respected elders, brothers and sisters, Jai Sai Ram. As we are aware this week, we celebrated Gita Jayanti, which is the sacred day when Lord Krishna revealed the Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. This day encourages us to study, reflect on, and more importantly, practice the teachings of the Gita. So, Swami called the Gita the essence of all the Vedas and scriptures, a guide to transform one's daily life. Baba emphasized that the Gita is not just a dialogue between Krishna and Arjuna in the past, but a dialogue between the divine, Krishna, and the individual soul, Arjuna, within every human being. The scriptures highlight the unity of the three parts of selfless action, Karma Yoga, devotion, Bhakti Yoga, and knowledge, Jnana Yoga. The scriptures also teach us how to live, how to love, and how to let go. Swami actually gave extra importance to chapter 2, Sankhya Yoga, and chapter 12, Bhakti Yoga. He says that chapter 2 is the foundation of the Gita. It reminds us to focus on actions and not results. See both success and failure as lessons, and offer our work as seva, selflessly. Swami described chapter 12 as the crown of the Gita. This chapter beautifully explains the qualities of a true devotee: humility, compassion, forgiveness, purity, absence of hatred, equanimity, and also teaches practical qualities to live a God-centered, loving, service-orientated life, and encourages universal love and harmony. All of the lessons contained within the Gita are precious and timeless, but how can we apply them in our everyday life? Thankfully, Swami has plucked certain key teachings for us to follow. Time and time again, Swami has brought up the following verse: Karmanyevadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phalaheturbhur ma te sangastva karmani. In his divine words, perform all your activities without expecting any reward. Do not waste your time worrying over the fruits of your actions. That is what is meant by the saying, duty is God. Divinity will manifest once you perform your duty with sincerity. In a discourse in 1979, Swami has very sweetly introduced the concept of Ananya Bhakti through the gem of the following sloka. Ananyas chintayanto mam ye jana paryupasate tesham nityabhiyuktanam yogakshemam vahamyaham. I bear the burden of the welfare and well-being of those who worship me, and me alone, with steadfast devotion, and are attached to me at all times. This is the translation of the verse. Swami says Ananya Bhakti is one-pointed devotion to God, involving total surrender. One should not fragment his mind and offer just one bit of it to God. The mind in its entirety must be immersed in the Almighty. Reflecting on Swami's words, this could be through treating schoolwork or work, leisure, spiritual sadhana, or service, all as his work. And finally, speaking of offering everything to God, one of the most practical applications of the Gita would be the recitation of the food prayer. In chapter 15 of the Bhagavad Gita, the Lord declares, Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva Praninam Dehamashritah. He dwells in all as Vaishvanara, the digestive fire that assimilates all types of food. Swami says, if you offer the food to the Lord before eating it, it becomes prasadam, a gift from God, and consequently, all of the impurities in the food are thereby eliminated. As I conclude my presentation today, my last takeaway question for you to take home with you today is, if the Bhagavad Gita were happening in 2025, what do you think Krishna would say to Arjuna? Thank you for your participation in thank you for listening to today's presentation, and let us continue to use the teachings from the Bhagavad Gita as a daily reminder of the 5 human values Swami emphasizes. Jai Sai Ram.
Thank you very much, Mahati. Moving on to today's announcements. Bhajan practice. We will commence bhajan practice for the New Year's Eve celebrations today. Anyone interested in singing, please contact Brother Nayan. Seva, the Burnt Oak Food Bank. We're currently collecting for the following items: long life milk, pasta sauce, and non-alcoholic mince pies. Collection will take place at this center next Sunday, 13th of December. Please, 14th of December, I believe. Please contact Sister Aniksha for further information. And upcoming dates for your diaries. Christmas, the national event, will be on the 13th of December from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. on the Saturday in Walthamstow Hall. The program will include carols and readings and the nativity play. Our center's Christmas event will be on the 21st of December at the regular time, Sunday from 9 a.m. to 10:30. The program will include bhajans and carol singing. There may be a surprise visit by an unknown someone, followed by a sci-filled Christmas party. All are welcome to attend. And the New Year's Eve bhajans will be on the 31st of December, that's a Wednesday, from 9 p.m. to midnight, again in this center. Please can any children awaiting their white sweaters please see Sister Pari after this morning's program. With Swami's grace and as a part of our Christmas Seva activity earlier this morning, Balvikas children and adults distributed breakfast items and warm clothing to the homeless and the needy in London. Many thanks for your loving donations for this Seva activity. Mahati, as it happens, we do have prasadam today, so after the announcements, I'd like everyone to chant the food prayer. This then brings us to the end of this morning's program. Please can we remain silent whilst the Balvikas children and teachers leave the main hall. Have a blessed week ahead. Jai Sai Ram.
Brahmarpanam Brahmahavihi Brahmagno Brahmanahutam Brahmaivate gantavyam Brahmakarma samadhina Aham Vaishvanaro bhutva Praninam dehamashritaha Pranapana samayuktaha Pachamyannam chaturvidham Om Shanti Shanti Shanti